Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my Vulnerably Badass YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how to keep creating. This was a conversation. I had this conversation and I was asked like, oh, you create, YouTube videos and how do you do that? It's so amazing. And it's true that I've done, I think, 106 videos, excluding this video. And it's been what? Since last April. So a year and 2 months that I've been uploading videos, maybe 2-3 videos a week. At the beginning was everyday thing. And yeah, I am proud of myself that I keep doing this consistently. So I was asked, how do you do that? And I think one of the most important thing is making that hurdle lower, making it just easy. I think in one of the earlier videos I talk about how effortlessness and enjoying is important. But first of all, I'm not trying to make money out of this. And this is my kind of like hobby. So I keep it really light and I don't pressure myself like I have to be very informative and it has to be very useful for someone. I hope that people who watch this video maybe resonate with you in certain videos, certain way, and encouraged or inspired or motivated or whatever. But I don't try to make that as the end goal and tell myself like it has to be powerful or something. And every time I shoot a video, I have a kind of like a unwritten or it was like just organically came out, but I try to just talk for 10 minutes, whatever. And my characteristic is, basically I'm talking about me, my experience and my perspective, and I'm not trying to do research and show the statistics or numbers or anything. And I'm so honest, I don't even look into details and I say, oh, I don't know the details, but this is what I think or what I see. So that makes it easier for me to just get ready and start talking. So I think that's one thing. And another thing is I make it a kind of system. At the beginning, it was every day. And anytime you try to make any kind of habit, doing it every day is the easiest thing, I think, because you don't have to make decisions. When you make a decision, I think that stops you from making it a habit, because you have to think like, oh, am I gonna do this or not today? Probably not, because I'm tired or because of this and that. But if it's everyday thing and if it's scheduled in, then it's like no question, like you're gonna do it. So for YouTube video making, at the beginning it was every day, so there was no question, I was doing it every day. But then since when, I think after I moved into a new place or something, the daily routine changed and it changed. And right now where I am in the States, my rule is, now I shoot YouTube video when I have online sessions. The reason is because I'm wearing something other than t-shirt or pajama, and although it's not too much and most of it is already gone by the end of the day, I am wearing makeup. And so somewhat, I don't have to prepare especially for YouTube video. So, and after all the coaching sessions, I speak about something that's really the latest in my life. So that's the system. And my system for work is Monday is kind of prep day and Friday is free day. So I schedule coachings or trainings usually on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So those are the days that I'm dressed and I put makeup a little bit. So yeah, I try to shoot 3 videos per week. Sometimes not. But another important thing is when you don't do it, it's okay. You don't feel too bad if sometimes I shoot only 2 or only 1. It's okay. That kind of week happens. Because when I feel like, oh, I didn't do it, then that makes it even harder to do the next step. So yeah, so the first thing I mentioned was I think to make it easy, like psychologically, and then the second was put it into system, the schedule. In my case, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday after my sessions because I'm already dressed and I have makeup. And third one, key point is even if you didn't do it, don't feel bad. It's okay. And it's better than nothing. So these are the things. And another aspect is similar to the third one, or similar to the first one, but don't worry about the quality or don't worry about the length. Just doing it is the most important. So as long as I turn the camera on and I spoke something, I don't think twice, like, was it good enough? Or did it have any meaningful message or any content? Yeah, I think it's related to number 1, or pretty much the same as number 1. But yeah, if you worry too much about quality, you cannot do it. So just do it. And when I was talking about this, it reminded me of this book that I read. It's called The Practice, Shippingcreativework, and it's written by Sethgodin. Godin. I don't know the right pronunciation. But the book, although I'm not going to do the extensive book review, but the takeaway for me was, okay, so it was for the creative work, for professional creative work. And my YouTube is not professional. I'm not making money and or anything. But the message was, in order to have, keep shipping, creative work, that's the output, right? The important thing is keep doing it. And it did talk about all these, things that I mentioned, if you think too much about the outcome or the end result or quality, that will kind of hold you back from enjoying the process or just doing it. So one message that I got from this book, and that's something that I try to put into my life, is don't worry, just doing is fine, but keep doing. And that's why I can do this YouTube for a year and 2 months and more than 106 videos. And it applies to anything, like being creative, one thing, but I think physical exercise too. My daily 10,000 step walk since last October, I'm still doing it. And sometimes I can't do it because it's raining. Then I said it's okay, walking at the gym on the treadmill. And sometimes because I don't have enough time, it's a little bit less than 10,000 steps, but I tell myself it's okay, just you can get this one more 1,000 steps at home doing house chores. Or so that's why I think I can keep doing this, my walk. And also another thing that I feel that's helping me is like reading. I like reading books, and there are so many books that I want to read. And since like way before, I know that 80 rule, 20% of the 80% of the the main message is written in 20% of the book. So I always told myself it's okay not to read word by word, like every sentence in the book, as long as I get some main message and one thing that I'm gonna change my life or my behavior, that's fine. And I've been doing that with Audible too. So when I listen to Audible, sometimes I'm walking or sometimes I'm driving. So I might not get all the message because I'm focused on somewhere else, but it's okay. If I want to listen, I can go back, and if I miss it, that's fine, as long as I get to listen to the whole book. So I do that. And nowadays the biggest difference that I feel is piano. As my birthday present this year, I got myself electric piano, and I used to take piano lessons, but I hated it so much. I think back then I didn't have flexible thinking or confidence like I do right now, or self-compassion. When I was small, I had this thing, like I have to be good, and I have to be, not making mistakes or learn quick or whatever. So when I was playing piano, I wasn't really enjoying it. I always paid attention to how I made mistakes or how I'm not getting better. So, but now, I tell myself I don't have to play super difficult songs. It doesn't have to be classic, or it doesn't have to be anything, but it can be just one, short, what do you call, part from a longer song too. But I just enjoy being able to even play that melody, very simple. So that's why, since my birthday, it's been almost 2 months, but almost every day I play the piano, and it's so nice to watch my son doing that. So I try not to teach him because he's enjoying just exploring and experimenting on himself, and now he can play some easy stuff. Although like fingers are different, but still I don't say anything. So I think that's the important thing, don't put too much pressure on myself, whether it's piano, exercise, YouTubing, but just do a little bit a day, or it doesn't have to be every day, as long as you do it. And then when you look back a year later, you will be surprised how much you've done. And from those, by doing it, by enjoying the process, I think you get better. So you naturally select more interesting topics, or you will get better at talking, or I don't know. That's something that you will find out after you go through the process. But before that, you have to make it easy for you to start, so you can accumulate your work. So that's something that I thought about today after having that conversation. So I wanted to share this, my experience in this book, The Practice, with you. So my question to you is, what kind of processes do you enjoy? What are the activities you are doing? And looking back, how long have you been doing it? And what have you accomplished? So I'm looking forward to hearing what you're going to say. And thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, and see you next time.